Hey guys, Bear here from TGS with another unboxing video. Today we have Assassin's Creed Origins, Dawn of the Creed Collector's Edition, a Ubisoft Store exclusive item, and the Prima Guides Collector's Edition Guide. The Dawn of the Creed Collector's Edition comes with a map, art cards, art book, Steelbook Gold Edition of the game, Bayek's Eagle Amulet, 15.4-inch Bayek Figurine, and the official soundtrack. This collector's edition also comes with a bonus pre-order mission, Secrets of the First Pyramids, a Naval Misson, Ambush at the Sea, and the Desert Cobra pack, which you may have seen in my earlier streams. As you can see, we have 3 separate units to basically unbox here. In the background you can see the major Assassin's Creed box, which contains a figure and I'm guessing a few other pieces of this edition. In front of that is the Prima Guides Collector's Edition Guide, and in front of that is of the Dawn of the Creed Collector's Edition. Basically, the Dawn of the Creed Collector's Edition was sent in a shipping box with the major box at the bottom and this front component at the top where you open the box. And this is exactly how they shipped it. There was no, larger box to combine both, which isn't obviously a problem, but a little bit different than any of the other collector's editions I've received over the years. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this, Assassin's Creed Origins, the soundtrack. Basically it's just a music CD. We have 15 songs on it. And let's go ahead and just open it up for the heck of it. Alright, now we have it opened. Let's go ahead and just sneak out the disc. Has the same logo as the packaging. Just a typical CD. Stick it in your CD player in your car, your stereo, your laptop, whatever you want. I don't plan to listen to it much, but I have quite a few soundtracks nowadays. You can always just put them in your iTunes just to have them in there. Next we're going to take a look at the map. This is the back of the map. Pretty much just a bunch of Egyptian logos with an Assassin's Creed logo snuck into the middle. Do my best to show it, but it's pretty large. It's probably going off screen. So I'm just going to kind of pan it up and down. Hopefully you guys can see it all. I'm going to go ahead and flip to the other side. On this side you can see that we have the map. Up top you have, the Great Green Sea, Alexandria. It heads down from there all the way down to Deseret Desert. This is a pretty large map. And I'm just going to pan it again. Pretty much covers that. In the game it's pretty insanely large. I have yet to cover half of it after 20 hours of gameplay. But I've also been doing most of the side missions along my route, which has also led me to, finding a lot of new locations that I wouldn't have found doing the main story. In the meantime, this decided to fall down. I don't think there's anything behind that. But right here, let's put this down. Or actually, let's move it out the way for better purposes. We have the Assassin's Creed Origins Steelbook Gold Edition. It is a 4K Ultra HD game. Comes with a sleeve over the Steelbook Edition. To be honest, this sleeve is a little bit tight. Always have a little bit of trouble squeezing it in and out. But here is the sleeve. Not much going on in the back, just the usual mumbo jumbo. Over here, we have an awesome steelbook. It looks amazing. There's Bayek with his shield, his bow, ready to kick some A. Assassin's Creed Origins. And on the back, we have this, I guess you can call him the main enemy of the game. We're climbing, the chain of command, trying to take out these evil guys who are doing evil things in ancient Egypt. On the right, we have the Assassin's Creed Origins disc. On the left, as you can see, we have the Season Pass, which I've already used, but I'm not going to show the code side. And we have the usual, little paperwork about, health warnings, photosensitive seizures, giving you other warnings, other basic info about the game, probably copyright info, who knows. I don't really read those, and neither does anyone else. Let's go ahead and just slide this back into here. So far, I won't lie, I've really enjoyed this game. It's completely different than any of the other Assassin's Creeds I've played, from 2 through Syndicate and Unity. I streamed Unity and Syndicate on the channel, so check it out if you're interested. Hopefully, I have all the mission videos up for Unity. Syndicate, they're still on the list to do, so hopefully you'll see those come out alongside Origins videos. And overall, I really enjoyed the game. I had to learn it for quite a few streams before I got used to the new fighting system, the new climbing system, the new mission style. It was just completely a new take on Assassin's Creed, but I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised by it. I enjoyed it, and overall I'd have to recommend it at this point. It's probably up there in my top Assassin's Creed games at the moment. I don't know if I can give it an actual placement, but it's definitely in like the top 3, I'd have to say. Over here we have the Assassin's Creed Prima Guides Collector's Edition. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and just open this real quick. This way we can get a better look at the overall book. I did not prepare for this one, so I have to rip the packaging open right now. Alright, so here we go. Here is the guide. Cover that up. Don't worry, I'll use that code before you guys have a chance to try to steal it. On the side, you know, Assassin's Creed Origins Collector's Edition Guide. On the back, simply the Assassin's logo with the eye on it. Quick look at this side, see what it says. Only in this collector's edition, we have the map poster, we have an art and concepts gallery, and a message for fans. You also get a free e-guide, which is pretty cool, so if you, you know, for some reason you don't have access to your guide, you can use the e-guide. Otherwise, that's about that for that piece of paperwork. Here we go. We're going to take the usual quick look in the magazine, or I mean the guide. As you can see, it has pretty nice visuals right on the inside of the cover. Usually don't go too much into these, but I'm going to flip through the first few pages just to show you guys the artwork in here. It's really good looking. And, yep, pretty nice. Now we're going to start jumping around. You jump up to here, tells you about Siwa, Homecoming Mission. Basically, these are just a bunch of pages about the missions available. The Scarab Sting, I'm pretty sure I recently completed that. Those are all the main missions up here. Now we're at the side quests, which I've been really hammering out lately. The majority of my recent streams were just hammering out these side missions, trying to get them done, because there's achievements related to completing everything. And as you can see, there's just a ton of missions. We're still going through the side missions here, surprisingly. We've hit a different area now. I'm not sure what this is. What section we're in, it doesn't really tell you. They should have some kind of information at the top or bottom of the page, but we're somewhere in this guide. This is talking about the temple, so I'm guessing this is temple locations, and where you're supposed to find the treasures, or the papyrus, depending where you're at. And this kind of just tells you, you know, what's around each map area. We have references and analysis. And that's pretty much that. Let's take a look at the back interior cover. It's pretty cool. Looks like up here, this might be Alexandria over here, I'm pretty sure. It's a pretty cool picture depicting the area. I remember you come here, then you end up in Alexandria, and you work your way down this side to different areas on the map. Right here we have the Assassin's Creed Origins, I guess, map that they were talking about. Let's go ahead and open this up. Another enormous, really enormous piece of paper. They really went overboard with this one. It was just as absurd as the previous map in size. You know, these are not like friendly sized maps. These are enormous posters. On the back you can see they have a bunch of stuff about treasures, pretty much from, you know, the Great Green Sea all the way down to the White Desert Oasis. On this side you have the map. It actually has markers on it, a little bit different than the previous one. It shows you locations of pretty much everything, which is pretty crazy. And it has, you know, let me just fold it. On the bottom it has, yeah, the usual legend. So that's pretty crazy. Did not expect that, to be honest. But you usually get some kind of maps and other goodies with these collector's edition games and guides. So next we're on to the biggest component of this at all, this entire unboxing. On the top you can see Just the Assassin's Creed logo. Seems like it has a bird design. Here's the front eye. Let's see if I can do this without doing anything bad to the box. Just some basic information like collector item for ages 14 or over 14. Here's the side. Here's the back. This time it has like a bug with wings. An Assassin's logo. And another eye. So this is what most people have been waiting for. Let's go ahead and try to get this open without destroying it. There we go. So as you can see, let me push it back as far as possible. It's pretty crazy. This is kind of like a display case, to be honest. You know, you can see the background's heavily detailed. There's the statue. And seems like the eagle amulet's there as well. And it also seems like this opens up. Did not notice this when I first opened this, just to take a peek when I first received it. Alright, so continuing the unboxing video. Here we have the art book. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Here's the outside, it has a snake on the back, the Assassin's logo on the front. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a typical art book where it's just going to have a bunch of basically drawings inside of, you know, the artwork they put together while making the game. Kind of the characters, the environments. You know, there's the elephant, Giza and Memphis, Fayum. You know, you hop in, it shows each of the areas and their artwork. Because they use this artwork to basically come up with the game maps and stuff like that. Pretty cool little art book. Throw that in the pile with my other ones. Next we have this right here, which I'm going to say is the art cards. Let's go ahead and see what they came with. Right here is the first one. Here's the second. One just has a bunch of Egyptian logos. It's like the back side of the map in a shorter form. And this one's slightly different. Has what looks like scrolls. In the background we have the Bayek Figurine. Let's go ahead and open it up. So continuation of the Assassin's Creed Origins Dawn of the Creed Collector's Edition unboxing. Here we have the 15.4 inch Bayek Figurine and Bayek's Eagle Amulet. First, we're going to take a look at the amulet. As you can see, it's a necklace with the eagle amulet on it. And it's pretty cool. As you can see, here's the front. Looks pretty detailed, decent quality. Show you all different sides. You can see, you know, all the bone shapes and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty decent piece to add to my collection. Definitely different from all the other Assassin's Creed stuff I've gotten over the years. The only other animal skull I know I'm going to get is with the Far Cry 5 Collector's Edition. That I believe is also another Ubisoft Store exclusive. I already ordered it. It comes out in sometime in the spring. So I'm looking forward to playing that as in the future. But back to Assassin's Creed. Here we have Bayek's Figurine. 15.4 inches tall. Go ahead and pull it down so we can do a 360 view. Quick notes, one, the statue, the figurine, and this mount piece, the hold piece right here at the bottom, they just connected together straight from the factory. Put the bird on the shield, the arrows, and the bow are all pieces that come separate. You have to put them on. So first I had to put the bow in his hand facing the right way because the arrows attach on the back of the bow. Then you have to connect the arrows into his hand over here. You also have to take the bow string and put it through his fingers. And lastly, you place the bird on the back. The bird's not that sturdy. He tends to move around quite a bit just by lightly touching him, but he's holding up there, so we'll just deal with it. It's not too bad. But other than that, it's a pretty cool statue. One of my favorite Assassin's Creed statues. Definitely has a complete action scene. You know, he's getting ready to shoot the bow. Looks like he's on a crazy angle about to leap or something like that. And the base is pretty cool with the Egyptian drawings on it. You'll probably see him better as I spin it around. So we're going to go ahead and turn him around now. I'm going to go ahead and face him like that for a second, where he's looking towards you guys on the camera. Basically you can see, you know, the birds up there. screaming. Bayek's about to take the shot. It's a pretty intense statue compared to the other ones they've released over the years. On the back end, we have the shield. We have like a pouch right there. You have the sword hanging down. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and turn it around completely. You can see it from the rear side of where he's aiming. And next, back to position 1. So honestly, a pretty cool statue. I'm pretty happy with it. This is the second most expensive statue option, as in the collector's edition. There was one other collector's edition that came with over, I think it was like a 26-inch statue, but it was not worth it at $800. I mean, I don't know who's going to pay $800 for a collector's edition item, but I'm sure someone out there did. I'm happy to settle with this one because this one in itself is honestly pretty cool and will fit perfectly into my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. I'd really appreciate if you take the time to like and subscribe. Check out our other content. Check out our other unboxing videos. Thanks for watching. Peace out.